Hey everyone, welcome back to garden plot number 66. I'll do another quick tour just so you guys can see some really interesting developments have happened, and we'll just wait and see. Here's the asparagus. They're taller and definitely fringier. We lost one of the three, but it's still kind of there, but as you can see, it's a goner. I'm pretty sure it's like yellow. Chives are in like full bloom, and they're attracting lots of cool little bugs on them. Like they had 3 different kinds of bees on it yesterday, and just really good beneficial insects here. Here we planted pumpkin seeds, so I will keep you updated there, but that's new, and we should see those in about 7 to 10 days come up. The strawberries are in full force. Guys, let me just show you, like, there are so many almost ready strawberries, and then these are how many I picked today. We picked about the same amount yesterday and the day before, so I just couldn't be more happy about that. We were really scared that the chipmunks might eat them, but I've only seen one so far go to the chipmunks. Here are the tomatoes. They're much, much happier because of the heat. And I'm not sure if I mentioned this before or not, but I actually planted each one and put a full egg with yolk and all, uncooked, down in the bottom by the roots for each one, as I had been reading that that's just really good for them. I also sprinkled some eggshells around each one, which I think were visible in another video. The pepper plants are really liking the heat too. There's a little bit of, I don't know if it's blight or what on those leaves. They're spotted. Yeah, the peppers aren't looking super great, but they do like the heat, so they're looking better. They just have some sort of disease on the leaves, so we'll keep an eye on those. Over here we have the lavender, which is getting towards the end of its bloom, so I'll be picking those off soon. And our cilantro has sprouted and really loves the heat. Excited about that. Our neighbor's garden over here has some peonies. This is kind of like my favorite, is when these are in full bloom. They're just the biggest, coolest looking flowers, and there's so many in here. She has some white ones in the back corner back there. But back to our garden. Check out our kale. Mary picked some yesterday and had a salad. She picked some of the other lettuce leaves too. We harvested all the radishes, but we planted all new ones too. So we have 3 full rows of white icicle radishes that are starting to come up. Let me show you. You can see, like, here's a line of them kind of coming up here. There's a few more. Just beautiful. Those came up really fast, so we'll definitely have another harvest soon. Probably 30 days. There's the spinach. The middle one's looking the best of the 3. Could probably harvest some of that. I don't know how much longer it'll last in the heat. Our peas were a little bit of a disappointment. Like, something came around and ate the tops off of every one of them except for one. And we have one lone pea, guys. One lone pea, and darn it, it was here yesterday. I don't see it anymore. It was somewhere around here, so I think one of the animals must have nibbled it off. Darn. Well, hopefully we get a pea of some sort from all these massive amounts of pea plants that we planted. But if not, oh, we do have one. Here. I wonder if I should just pick that before it gets eaten. I'm gonna do it. There. Okay. So we'll move back here. I planted some flowers in this back corner here that are supposed to vine and grow upwards and look like black-eyed Susans of different colors. I also planted turnips and kohlrabi, but obviously none of them are come up yet. As you can see, like, all of the strawberries in here that are just almost ready. You know, there's like so many that are just almost ready. It's just so exciting. Strawberries are by far my favorite fruit, And I'm sure I ate like all of my dad's strawberries growing up, and it really probably bothered everyone, but I couldn't help myself. Mary's daughter is the same. She just picks them and just loves them. So it's so cute to see. These came back really nicely. Very excited about these. These are in a stage of regrowth. And then these pansies down here, we thought were goners, but they're coming back strong too. They just really need a lot of water. So we're here every day watering, especially for them. Back here we have the onions that are, these didn't do so hot, but we have two other kinds over here that are looking good along the bottom there, you can see. I think they really liked the cold spell. Let me get closer. Here you can see the bulb is forming down at the bottom. These are the red onions. Yeah, so really exciting. They look good. The raspberries are definitely growing strong. I've got to weed some of the bottom ones that keep trying to poke up and grow new branches. Like, for example, this one. We're good with the amount of raspberries we have. So I'm just gonna, they just keep growing more and more. They try. Like these here. I just have to keep picking them off, or they're gonna take over the whole dang garden. There. So yeah, so they are getting close. Really cool. There's one that you can see that's green. For some reason, this back corner has been growing the fastest, which is exciting. Oh, guys, we're not alone. I was actually hoping that I could show you this. Right now in Northern Virginia, we're in a full cicada bloom, which is like a type of cicada that's only around every 17 years, and then they bloom and they're everywhere. So I've been finding little cicadas here and there. Actually, they're not little, they're huge. And then let me show you one more crazy thing. This might be his shell, but I found like the shell. It's a exoskeleton that they crawl out of, and he must have like crawled out of it while clinging on to the strawberry cage, because it's kind of just stuck there, and I want to leave it there because it's cool. Here's our lettuce. Mary picked a ton, and you'd never know. I want to harvest some of this maybe for a salad for dinner tonight. It'd be really, really good. I mean, it's just going to keep growing. I think they're just very healthy. Okay, I deadheaded some roses. We had so many more, but I want to show you how beautiful these are. We had, I think, 8 bloom this week, or over the last week and a half. And they're all this just crazy, almost tie-dye, like pink and white. So pretty. Here's another one. And guys, they smell so beautiful. I've never seen a rose like this. This rose was here. This bush was here when we got the plot. Pretty much the only two things that were here were this rose bush and then this big blueberry tree. It's just massive. And we look so forward to all the blueberries. We're gonna have so many. I did a lot of research on pruning it last year, and I know you see the benefits of that on year 2, so I think we're really gonna see. Oh my gosh, I can't even believe every single one of these had to be pollinated. That's just fascinating to me. So many. Flower garden is, I mean, it's coming along. Cosmo here, I'm afraid to weed a lot of this in here because I think some of it is, they're flowers, but I'm not quite sure if they're flowers or weeds yet, so. Anyways, it kind of got disrupted by an animal, I think, walking through here. And then I think the last bed that I didn't show you yet is this one, the rose hips. They're doing their thing, which we're not even really sure what that is or supposed to be, but maybe one day we'll get a rose hip, or maybe that is just what rose hips look like and they don't flower. I'm gonna have to ask Kira. They look cool. They look healthy. Carrots are getting really tall. I think Mary's gonna be really happy with these, and so are the kids. I wonder how much longer we need to wait to pull them out. Let's see if we can see any like kind of carrot head yet. Nah, I don't see one yet. So I'll just cover that back up. Beans. There's beans here kind of starting. So that's exciting. Only that one has like one. This one has a few. The other one doesn't have any flowers. Let's see what else I can show you. I can show you what I'm going to plant today. I would like to plant 3 sunflowers. I grew them at home and they just started wilting, so I think they're just ready to come outside. I don't know what's gonna happen. I always have issues with things digging them up and eating them, so we'll see. Nasturtium is really just exploded, and I think I'm starting to see in here where the flower buds will be. Kind of one right there. And we should get, lots of colors from this. This should be like a rainbow mix of colors. And of course, these are edible, lots of nutrients in the flowers. And you can put them on your salad and it just looks really colorful and cool. All right, guys, take care. Bye.